Okay, so before Julie Garcia gives our closing remarks, I think it's time to get a little more fired up. You all know this one first. Close the camps! 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 Close the camps!
Close the camps! Close the camps! Close the camps!
All right, no kids in cages! No kids in cages!
No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages! No kids in cages!
Never again! Never again! Never again!
Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again! Never again!
Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty!
Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty! Lights for liberty!
Thank you. Give it up for yourselves. Again, thank you so much for being here. All right, so at this time, actually, before Julie gives the closing remarks, we're going to begin to pass out the candles and the glow sticks. I want to give some shout-outs. The Refugee and Immigrant Center for Education and Legal Services, or RACES, R-A-I-C-E-S. You can find them at www.raicestexas.org. That's raicestexas.org. They're helping with legal representation for those seeking asylum. Save the Children, savethechildren.org, savethechildren.org. They're the only national response organization working in transit shelters focused on the needs of children. The only ones, beloved. They deliver immediate humanitarian aid to newly arrived children and families. They advocate for the children and they speak out against violations of children's rights at the border. And currently they are supporting transit shelters that care for newly arrived children and families after being released by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. They also address the root causes of migration through their work in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico. And finally, Lawyers for Good Government. They can be found at www.lawyersforgoodgovernment.org. lawyersforgoodgovernment.org. They contribute to the Project Corazon Travel Fund to help get legal aid to refugees at the border. So remember those names, please. And at this time, we will have our closing remarks from Julie Garcia. Give it up for her.
That works.
Just speak right into it.
All right, guys. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank everybody that stuck out in the rain. I know it's horrible, but just not as horrible as those children that are in the cages. So thank you guys all for being here. I also want to thank our great speakers that we have here, and thank everybody that has came out. The turnout has been incredible. Así que gracias a todos por venir. Me da un placer de tener a tanta gente aquí con nosotros para esta guerra que tenemos aquí. Mi nombre es Julia Garcia. Yo soy I'm the Orlando Regional Director for Our Future. Yo soy Julia Garcia con For Our Future. We're here today in solidarity, not only with people around the state of Florida, but people around the country and around the world, to shine a light on the appalling conditions happening at these Trump camps. These families fled violence and murder in their countries. They sought safety for their children, the same thing any of us would do. They braved treacherous terrains, as we've seen. Some died with their child still clinging to them, all in an attempt to keep their children safe and give them a better life. And what they should have found when they arrived in America was kindness and compassion, not cruelty and abuse.
That's right.
These children belong with their families. They belong in classrooms, not in cages.
Yes!
That's right. This administration needs to be held accountable, and these children and their families need to be treated humanely. That's why we're here today. That's why we're here today. And we are also here because there has been 6 children that have died while in custody, and 1 that has died right after being released. And we will walk in solidarity with them and all the other victims of the abuse that Trump's administration has caused in our United States. If everybody can now please light their candles, and we are going to walk around the Lake Eola Park to remember these children. We will be saying their names as we do this. We have some volunteers over here. We're going to be walking this way. So if you guys will meet our volunteers that are down here at this corner and just start walking around that way, we're going to be saying the names of the children so we remember them as we walk. Thank you everybody for coming out, and thank you for everything that you do. Thank you.
At this time, get your candles lit. Get a glow stick if you don't have one. And remember, if you need to sign in before